Hello.
Hey, is this Frank?
This is Frank.
It's Greg Rand from Renter's Warehouse. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Greg? How are you?
I'm doing good. Hey, we got a paisan on the phone.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
It's the one thing I miss about New York is my Italian friends. My wife misses St. Patrick's Day and the way they celebrate it, and I miss the paisan. So I'm glad to hear your voice.
Yeah, I'm born and raised here, and I'm not going to say it. If I didn't have kids, I probably wouldn't be here no more. I can't say that for sure, but my kids are holding me here. I probably would have cashed out and went someplace that's warm all the time.
Where do you live
But
in New York?
I'm in Staten Island.
I was going to guess. Yeah, my uncle.
Born and raised in Brooklyn.
My uncle was the lieutenant of the fire department down in Staten Island, Richie Rand.
I'm a retired sergeant from the police department.
Do you know the name Richard Rand?
You know what? In the truth, it sounds very familiar.
That's my uncle. Cool, man.
Yeah, okay.
So what can I do for you?
Well, I'm a customer of Renters. I have a place in Milwaukee,
Great.
and I have a place in Davenport, Iowa, and I'm getting a good 8, 9, sometimes 10%, depending upon maintenance of the place in yield. I know the appreciation is not like huge, but I'm more of a yield person as long as I'm not losing money with the property. I want to know, should I stay? I was very interested in Huntsville, what you were talking about.
Okay. So which market specifically? Was it Milwaukee or Davenport?
Milwaukee, yes.
Milwaukee.
I have a duplex in Milwaukee and then a single family rental in Davenport.
Okay,
and
cool.
I'm doing well with them. I love the business, and I think I'm more of a buy and hold person. I'm 60 years old, so I'm not. I love the income. The income is tremendous. I just want to know should I continue staying in those areas or should I look elsewhere?
Well, I'm pulling up on the screen here. I'm just going to put up so everybody can see it. I'm pulling up on the screen Milwaukee. Okay, so Milwaukee County. You're seeing the prices are low. Like the blue line is the U.S., so this is substantially lower than the blue line in terms of every year. The appreciation rate is only 2.3% versus national average. But if I look at this is what this is telling me is, well, first of all, Milwaukee, Davenport, I like your style because you're buying bedrock, right? You're buying places that are just they're not wildly hot in terms of all kinds of inbound migration and everything else. They're just as solid as can be, right? I got the breadbasket down in Davenport, and then Milwaukee. Wisconsin is not as flashy as so many other states around the country, but it's not going anywhere, right? The people that are there love it. They're not changing. I look at this chart, and if I do my same analysis, start at the beginning of it, split the peak and the trough, and carry it forward, I'm taking notice of this little pop right here in 2016 to 17. We're in the process, by the way, of adding 18 data. Oops, I kicked my camera. Adding 18 data. And I think I'm hoping what we're seeing here is a little bit of a trend beginning. That data is going to get loaded up in the next month. So check back and put your properties in the system so you can track the stuff and see the changes in the value. But, this is not going to hurt you. If you're getting an 8% yield, chances are, if you're getting 8 and the market is doing a 2.5, you're at 10.5. And so as long as it's fine. Yeah.
One of the things that not that you haven't talked about, but you also get a nice tax write-off from the depreciation of these houses too.
That's true.
Which adds to everything. It adds to the overall number.
Yeah, no doubt. And we don't calculate that in here, but you're right. This is one of the reasons why. So first thing is, I think if you want to buy more property in other places, I would do it, but I don't think you need to incur the cost of selling. It's going to cost a commission to sell. It's going to cost you money maybe to fix it in order to sell it. We can sell it for you occupied. That's one of the big things about what we're doing is that 99 realtors out of 100 would tell you the only way to sell the house is to vacate it first. We don't do that. We keep the tenant in place. We sell it as an investment. But the reason I like this is that, like I said before, it ends up being a 9. Okay, between appreciation and yield, you're going to get a 9. Now, some people the appreciation is more important. Some people the yield is more important. But if it adds up to a 9, you got a 10.5, 10.25.
Right.
So Milwaukee, not sexy, but plenty sexy if what you're interested in is a solid income and an ROI north of 10%.
That's the reason I got into it, was for income.
Yep. So I like it. I mean, if you want to buy something else, one of the cool things about what we're doing now also is that Renters Warehouse being in 41 cities, we have the ability to say, if you're in Milwaukee and you've got some bedrock right there and you want to try something that's got some sizzle, buy some Austin. Plenty of sizzle in Austin. The appreciation rate in Austin is very high and the yield is low. It ends up at a 9.5 or 10, but you can balance your portfolio by playing this trend or that. You know, we just talked about the Panama Canal. You can play the energy industry in Pennsylvania, and you can and Oklahoma City. You can play the Panama Canal. You can play just general migration. You can. It's like as creative as buying and selling stocks on E-Trade, because you're playing population trends. And if you have, this is a real common sense thing. If you know people, and you have a feel for why people are going the places they're going, this idea of being able to own houses in different places, even different from where you live, and different from each other, you can mix a custom portfolio based upon your own intuition and do some cool stuff.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm really interested in Huntsville. That sounded really like a good opportunity. So I think I'm going to contact, like you said, Nigel.
Yep.
And you manage it in Huntsville, correct?
We do. Yeah.
Okay. So I think I'm going to contact him and start looking in that area because I want to buy one or two more before I you know what? I love it so much. I may continue to do it for a long time. And I'm a young 60. I don't know how old you are, but I'm a young 60. And I don't plan on getting old.
I'm an old 50.
and it's just like you said, I'm trying to build a legacy for my kids.
How old are your kids?
You know, and they're 20 and 17.
Okay.
You know, and it's not even. And don't get me wrong, I love the income. The income is you know, it's great. It's nice getting those bank transfers every month. And,
yeah.
I'm definitely gonna, you know, still looking at Milwaukee and Davenport, but I want to explore Huntsville, like you said. I'm also gonna take a look at Belmont.
Good. Cool. We're here in Charlotte too, so we can manage that for you. If you come to Belmont in person, look me up. Give me a call. We'll go have a cup of coffee.
Okay, I definitely will. What was your email address again? Because I missed that.
That's grand.
Okay.
At renterswarehouse.com.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
And you can always get me through this Facebook page too. They'll pass your information along if you message them through here.
Okay, listen, I appreciate everything. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Take care, friend.